Part 2 is here. Enjoy the video.
The first toons on the list is Astro and Pebble. So the story is Astro was asleep in his room until he heard a loud roar. He opened his door and Pebble ran straight into Astro's room. Right behind him was a monster version of Glisten. Astro quickly shut his door and used some magic to make sure no monster toons comes in. After a few minutes, Astro fed Pebble some food to calm him down. He doesn't know what happened to Glisten, but he knows someone has started all of this. For now, Astro and Pebble will have to stay in the bedroom until they run out of food and supplies. Next up is Finn. Like in Shelly's story, Finn heard her screaming. He then saw she had a bite mark. Finn was starting to freak out until Roger came in the room looking a little off. Roger took Finn and Shelly to a secret laboratory which no one knows about. Roger then locked Shelly in a white room. Roger then explained to Finn that there's an infection going on causing toons to behave differently and shift differently. The only way you can tell that someone's infected is by the bite mark or even a scratch mark that's pretty rare. Finn then noticed that Roger's handle is broken. Roger said that Gigi attacked him and broke it off. It did infect him, but it's not showing any signs. Finn then decides to check on Shelly every day to see if she's okay. The only thing Finn has of hers is Shelly's scarf. Also, Finn gave Shelly his fish Barnaby in a fish bag to keep her company. Now you've been waiting for Glisten. Before he became infected, he decided to check on Blot to see how he was doing. He was about to open the door. He started to feel very sick. So he decided to run to his room and barfed in his trash bin. He looked and saw black stuff that came out of his mouth that is now in the trash. He looked up at his mirror and saw his eye turned pitch black. He was so scared that he passed out, shattering his face first. A few days later, Taisha opened Glisten's door to clean his room until she saw him looking very off. We don't know what happened to Taisha, but that's how the other toons nearby heard of the new infection going on. You can teleport to nearby toons and attack them. Also, he mimics voices just to let other toons in, just to infect or even kill them. Up next, and the most saddest one, is Toodles. It started when Brightney was going to experiment on Poppy until Toodles showed up and had a big bite mark against her leg. She said that Cole was angry at Toodles, so Cole decided to bite her. Roger then found out and was not happy at all. Roger quickly put Toodles in a white room. That is a girl-like bedroom thing, along with some detective stuff. Roger then found out she was 100% infected and starting bawling his eye out in Brightney's arms. From that day forward, Roger will always check on her and try to find a cure as fast as he can to mostly cure to Toodles. Surprisingly, Toodles might be infected, but she was still her loving, fun self. Somehow, such a younger age. It doesn't infect the mind, but it does still infect her voice and her appearance. She's harmless, and Tegan would spend time with Toodles every day to have a fun mini tea party. But just in case, Tegan puts on a suit so she won't get infected. So sweet. Dandy's up next up. He is one of the first ones who've been infected, and the first one to get cured slightly. No one knows what happened to him until one day, Connie and Brusha heard noises coming from Sprout's floor. They found Dandy behind one of the tables, surrounded by black ink stuff. Dandy did quickly attack Connie, but then Brusha quickly grabbed a giant frying pan and knocked Dandy out. Brusha then quickly gave some bandages on Connie, but somehow the bite marks disappeared. That's when they found out that Connie might be immune. And so Connie quickly used most of her magic on Dandy and passed out. Brusha quickly took both Dandy and Connie to Roger and put them both on the bed. An hour later, Connie woke up and right beside her was Dandy. She will tell him and realized she might have cured him, but didn't know for sure. A few days later, and Dandy finally woke up all confused. Roger asked him some questions, but Dandy couldn't remember anything of what happened. All he wants is to see if Pebble is all right. Roger then quickly asked Connie to try to cure Toodles, but she said if she uses the rest of her powers, she doesn't know what will happen. Roger then decided to keep Dandy in a room just in case if he turns again. Next is Roger. He's been mentioned in some of the Toons stories, but now it's his turn. Roger and some other Toons found out about the infection by Glisten being one. Roger then quickly evacuated every Toon who was nearby. He decided to evacuate is going on and how it all started. Brightney decided to join and help alongside him. One day Roger was just walking around, trying to find another Toons until he heard a screeching noise. He ran and saw Flutter on the ground and Brusha fighting Gigi, who doesn't look the same anymore. Roger decided to help them out by getting Flutter away. Right as Roger was about to carry Flutter, Gigi quickly grabbed Roger by the handle. Gigi was about to bite him. Brusha kicked her on the ground, making Roger's handle snap apart. Gigi then ran away while leaving Flutter, Roger, and Brusha traumatized. They went to lab and got bandaged up by Tegan as fast as she can. Tegan did notice that Roger's eye looked different than usual, but he said it's fine. The next past week, the Toons were finding the other Toons and trying to cure them. Roger on night was about to go to sleep until he started to get extreme pain, and so he decided to grab a chain ball and lock his foot and bedroom because he knew he was infected. But somehow, in the next morning, he was fine and normal. You might know what it is, but just in case if you don't know, I'm gonna keep it a secret. That is something for you to find out of what's going on with Roger. Lastly for today is Blot. No one knows where he is, but his son Blot Jr. is safe and sound with Sprout. But where is Blot? He's been missing ever since before the infection. Yada and Lou is also very worried about their best friend.
No one understands. They don't understand what it feels like to be left out. I've tried to make them understand, but they won't listen. This is your fault. You will be part of me. You'll be like me. Join me, and together we will make him understand.